6th grade on-level math, Unit 9 summative, Cartesian coordinate plane. Name the quadrant in the Cartesian coordinate plane where each point is located. 1, -16, -13. 2, -5 and 6/10. 4 and 7/10. Number 3. On the Cartesian coordinate plane shown, plot the points 5, -5, -3, 2, -5, -5, and 3, 2. Connect the points to create a quadrilateral. Describe the figure that you drew. Number 4. On the coordinate plane, the line segments AB and BC are graphed. What will the coordinates of point D be if ABCD forms a parallelogram? A, 3, -3. B, 3, 0. C, 3, -4. D, 3, -6. Number 5. Sonia is running laps on the track. Which description best matches what is shown on the graph? A. Sonia's running slowly decreased for the first 3 minutes, and then her running increased quickly. B. Sonia's running slowly increased for the first 3 minutes, and then her running increased quickly. C. Sonia slowly increased speed the entire time she ran laps. D. Sonia slowly decreased speed the entire time she ran laps. Number 6. If the points shown in the table are graphed on the coordinate plane and the points are connected with line segments, which geometric figure will be formed? A. A square. B. A rectangle. C. A parallelogram. D. A trapezoid. Number 7. Which point is located at 3, -5? A, point A, B, point B, C, point C, or D, point D. Number 8. Alex is hiking a mountain trail. Which description best matches what is shown on the graph? A. Alex hiked steadily for the first 60 minutes and then he took a rest. B. Alex hiked steadily up the trail for 60 minutes and then he hiked back. C. Alex hiked at one pace for 60 minutes, then he decreased his pace for the remainder. Or D. Alex hiked slowly for 60 minutes, then he increased his pace for the remainder. Number 9. Which statement describes every point on the y-axis of the Cartesian coordinate plane? A. The x-coordinate is 0. B. The y-coordinate is 0. C. The x-coordinate is positive. D. The y-coordinate is positive. Number 10. The temperature increased steadily from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. What will the graph of the data look like? A. A horizontal line moving from left to right. B. A line that slants down in a steep manner moving from left to right. C. A line that slants up in a gradual manner moving from left to right. D. A line that slants down in a gradual manner moving from left to right. Number 11. A kayaker paddled a few kilometers upstream from his campsite. He then stopped for lunch for a while. After lunch, the kayaker headed downstream toward his campsite, which best describes the graph of the kayaker's distance from his campsite over time. A. The graph increased steadily, then remains constant, and finally increased steadily. B. The graph increases quickly, then remains constant. C. The graph decreases steadily, then remains constant, and finally increases steadily. D. The graph increases steadily, then remains constant, and finally decreases steadily. Number 12. Points R and S are the end points of one diagonal of a rectangle. Which are the coordinates for the other two vertices of the rectangle? A, -4, 6, and 2, -8. B, -6, 4, and -8, 2. C, 6, -4, and 8, -2. D, -2, 6, and 4, -8. Number 13. Which expression gives the distance between the points 3, -8, and 3, -19? Number 14. Which situation could best be represented by the graph? A. Felicia ran to the bus stop and waited for the bus. B. George rode his bike to the library, got a book, and then rode back home. C. Laura climbed up the rock wall and climbed right back down again. D. Carl waited at school for his ride home. Number 15. A submersible can dive to a depth of 2,000 feet below sea level at a rate of 245 feet per minute. If negative numbers are used to represent the distance below sea level, how deep would the submersible be in 45 seconds? A. -110 and 25 hundredths feet. B. -122 and 5/10 feet. C. -183 and 75 hundredths feet. D. -208 and 25 hundredths feet. Number 16. On the coordinate plane, points A, -5, -6, B, 2, -6, C, 8, 5, and D, -7, 5 are plotted and connected with line segments to form a trapezoid. What is the height of the trapezoid? A, 11 units, B, 7 units, C, 15 units, D, 10 units. Number 17. Steph is launching her model rocket from a 10-foot platform. On her first launch, the rocket sputtered, flew up about 10 feet, and fell to the ground. Which graph best represents this situation? Number 18. On the coordinate plane, the points A, 4, 4, B, -2, 4, and C, -2, -3 are plotted. What will be the coordinates of a point D if ABCD forms a rectangle? The next two questions are challenge questions. You will see these types of questions in the next unit. They are worth bonus points if you get them correct. Number 19. Ira used the following table to record the height of an airplane that is landing. Which equation best represents the relationship between the variables for the time, t, and the altitude, a? Number 20. The graph shows a relationship between two quantities. Which equation best represents the relationship between the variables?